Popular. You're gonna be popular. Uh, I didn't know we were recording. Are we recording right now? Surely we could just edit this part out, right? Anyways, what is up, guys? NA4 here, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're going to be talking about Wicked. And I will just say this, man, the hype was there for this movie. It wasn't a movie that I was necessarily hyped for, but everyone was talking about it. It was all over the place. So it sparked my interest, and I was like, let's check it out. And I will say this, man, the advertisements and the promotion for this movie has been crazy. So shout out to the team for that. That's a very important part of promoting your film and trying to get it out there. So huge shout out to them for that. But if you enjoy these kinds of videos, definitely feel free to drop a like on it, share it, subscribe if you are new. I would appreciate it. It's free. Why not? It's right there. I'm trying to reach a new goal. So by the time this is being recorded, I'm almost at 600 subscribers. So help me out, please. Why not? It's right there. You might as well. But without further ado, ladies and gents, let's hop straight into it. Yeah, so like I said before, it wasn't necessarily a movie I was personally like heavily anticipating. I was kind of on the fence. I was either, oh, let's just go watch it now, or I'll just wait for it to come out on streaming because everything comes out just straight to streaming in like weeks after it just came out in theaters. So I was kind of on the fence, but then I was like, let's just strike while the iron is hot. And to my surprise, I actually enjoyed the movie. Not that I thought it was going to be bad or anything, but I was kind of just like, hey, it's there. Like I'm very familiar with the source material and everything like that, so I knew it was going to be a musical. I knew it was kind of going to be like a prequel to the events of The Wizard of Oz and things like that. So I knew it was going to be interesting. I knew it was going to be a different version of the story of Oz and everything like that. So um, it took me by surprise, man. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, and I will say, Ariana Grande is definitely responsible for a lot of the success of this movie. Like if she wasn't like one of the main characters in this movie, I don't think it would have done as well. Just because she has a pretty big fan base, very respectable fan base. So I will definitely say she's responsible for getting a lot of the tickets sold, getting a lot of the butts in the seats. If you disagree, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But yeah, shout out to Ariana, man. She was in her bag in this movie. And you could tell that she was having just a great time, and it shows. And really, it's not even just Ariana, it's really just the entire cast. Everyone seems like they just had a really good time making this movie. And you can tell that there was a lot of thought and effort and hard work put into it. Um, Whether it's like the set pieces, the visual effects, the wardrobes in the movie, or even just the musical numbers, like you can tell that there was a lot of thought and care put into this project, which I can appreciate. And you can tell that they knew the movie was going to be something special, considering that they're like, oh yeah, this is just part one. Like we've still got more story to tell. We've still got more to go. So they definitely knew like this movie was going to be somewhat successful. It kind of had to be. Um, so yeah, man, it's making money at the box office, getting really good reviews. So yeah, man, it's like well, like the hype train is there, man. I've seen some people saying it's similar to Barbenheimer, where it's like, oh, we got Wicked and Gladiator. I don't necessarily agree with that. Barbenheimer was a great experience, and I don't think anything is going to touch that anytime soon. Not even Wicked and Gladiator. So yeah, nah, let's not do that. But yeah, there's really like a lot to appreciate with this movie. Like I said, man, everyone's giving it 110%. Just so much talent in this cast, and um, the only gripe I can probably say about the movie was honestly, it's not even a big thing. It's mostly just the a nitpick, and it would just be the runtime personally. And it's probably just because I have ADHD, so sitting down for a long period of time, it gets to me after a while. And with Wicked, I was just like, dude, this is taking a long time. And I get it for the story that's being told. You need a decent runtime. Um, because a lot of movies have pacing issues, and that's something that this movie didn't really have an issue with. It takes its time to, put you into the world and, let you know the characters and all of their bonds and interactions. So yeah, like even though I can sit here and complain and say, man, the movie felt like it was a really long time. Um, I was interested throughout. I was invested throughout the story. I was curious on what was going to happen next. So, it kept me interested enough that I can forgive it and I understand the story and everything like that. So you need a decent runtime for a particular story. So honestly, as much as I can complain about it, it worked. And if I'm being honest, I can see this movie becoming a bit of a classic. Like watching it, I was like, oh yeah, this movie is going to stand the test of time very well. Hopefully, I don't eat my words. Hopefully, I don't jinx it. Knock on wood. But yeah, even watching it, I was just like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. Even if you wanted to hate the movie, you could still be like, this is actually a pretty good movie going experience. And I would say you will probably get the best experience watching this in theaters. If you have a couple extra dollars here and there, go nuts. Go watch it in D box. Go watch it in IMAX, the biggest screen. Get a good experience. Um, it's definitely a big budget movie, so watch it to its extent. If you're a big Wizard of Oz fan, if you're an Ariana Grande fan, um, watch the movie. It's meant to be seen on the big screen. Uh, so yeah, personally, I had a really good time with it. I don't think it's my favorite movie of the year, but it definitely did surprise me, and I'm just very curious to see what they do next. So, hopefully we can get that sooner than later. Like I said, I can tell they put a lot of thought and effort into this movie, so it might take a while for them to get started on a part two. I don't think that's even started filming just yet. Um, but it ended on a very high note, so it kind of leaves you like, okay, let's get your beak wet. Let's get you anticipating what's gonna happen next. So I really enjoyed it, man. Everyone just put on brilliant performances. It's a very visually pleasing movie, and it was actually really funny, man. It's filled with different kinds of emotions, man. You're gonna be happy one scene, you're gonna be singing the next, you're gonna be laughing the next scene. There's a little bit of everything for everyone, man. So go check it out, man. Even if you're not into these kinds of movies, I think you'll still appreciate it. Um, so yeah, I'm in a four, and I'm gonna give this movie like a 9 out of 10, honestly. But yeah, man, I'm in a four and I am out. Peace.